Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for another Wacky Wednesday here on the channel. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I think it'd be fun to be running a little bit of a sub-series of Wacky Wednesday and just other random runs that we decide to do a little bit of a spotlight on certain items. As you can tell by the thumbnail, today is going to be Voodoo Head because there's an item that I do not think is all that great. A lot of people really love it. So now is your perfect opportunity to show me that this item is actually good. Now, obviously, full disclosure here, it's unfair to judge an item based on one run. We're going to be operating it under the most perfect scenario where we have the D6. We're starting off with Voodoo Head. I'm going to give it to myself via the developer console, and we're just going to see how it does. And I'll talk about my opinions on the item in just a little bit here. But first off, here's your amazing meme of the day. And also, thank you, everyone. We did cross 3,000 likes now, only 8 away from the Alt Path week and All Pills Taken week. This amazing artwork sent in here on the Sinvicta subreddit by Modern Warfare. Title throw was longtime lurker here. This is Sinvicta in my own style. This legitimately should be a t-shirt. This should be on a hat right here. So very awesome job, Modern Warfare. If you're interested in stuff like that, please send me an email, sinvicta316@gmail.com. Here we go. So again, we're just going to be giving myself, we are playing on the YouTube save file, as you can see. I'm going to be starting as Isaac because I want to give the absolute best case scenario for us to actually profit, or at least some way really shine a good spotlight on items that I don't necessarily, or they're not my favorite. CJ is going to be 1 Delta Mike 7, Alpha Sierra Foxtrot Hotel. The C doesn't really matter because I'm going to be giving myself Voodoo Head in the console. So let's pretend that we're Eden right now. We got great stats, whatever. So I'm going to give myself Voodoo Head. And we're off. So what does Voodoo Head do? At the very base level here, what does it do? It gives you supposedly increased quality curse rooms. And on top of that, though, it will give you a second curse room per floor where they spawn. So you could look at that and be like, oh, hey, hey, improved curse rooms. Lord knows that's something that we complain about a lot here, because obviously we walk in and expect just 10 Devil Deal items in every single curse room. I mean, that just makes sense. So now, really quickly, I will say that on this floor, first floor here, Voodoo Head is not active. Even though I gave it to myself at the very beginning, it's not active on this floor. It does not work out retroactively. It takes one floor to kick in. So we're not going to see any kind of improvements on this floor, so just kind of ignore it for now. Curse rooms, when they're good, they're a very good way to get soul hearts. They're a very good way to get automatic Devil Deal chances when you teleport directly in there. Guppy items, a brevity of good stuff here, right? So on the surface level, you think like, hey, Voodoo Head, there's no downside. It's just so good. But the problems begin when you look into it a little bit deeper off of the surface level. When you realize that, hey, think of it this way. Think of it as if you were looking at it from an HP perspective. First off, okay. One of the problems that I don't like, one of the problems I have with Voodoo Head is that it will essentially require you to spend double the amount of HP that you would be spending normally in a regular scenario on going into a curse room, right? So let's hypothetically say that every single floor that we get for this run is going to have a curse room in it. Without Voodoo Head, and then every single floor on that is going to cost us usually 1 soul heart, right? It would cost you or 1 red heart. Half heart to go in, half heart to go out. Okay, so that is the working cost, as it were, for a regular floor. Now let's go after the depths, where all the damage gets ramped up to 1 full heart of damage. Okay, in a normal scenario, if you go into a curse room, you are expecting to spend 2 hearts per floor to get in, right? 1 in, 1 out. Unless you have flying, then it's kind of half cost. But let's pretend we don't have flying, okay? Now, if you take those costs and times it by 2, that is how much, just from the surface level, we're talking about the investment cost of HP with having Voodoo Head. Now, obviously, you don't have to go into the curse room, all right? I'm just saying objectively here, this is how it works. I think we can all agree upon that is a correct statement, okay? So already, that's too much HP, especially late game, that I am willing to gamble with. If Voodoo Head is proven to show that it does give us better curse rooms, then it's with any item and anything in Isaac, it's always up for evaluation. I've said this for many years, that you are free and I am free to change our positions on certain items. I talked about this a couple of episodes ago. So let's give Voodoo Head the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, you know what? We have literally the perfect Eden start here. We're starting off with just pure base stats. Hey, look, we got the D6. Oh man, we got Voodoo Head. Let's see how it plans out. And that's what we're going to be doing today. And I think that this is going to be a fun little sub-series to experiment with some of the more maligned and criticized items, in my mind anyway, that the greater whole of certain people enjoy taking in Isaac. You know, like Broken Modem, that's going to be one coming up for sure. Angel Deal Spotlight, that's going to be another one that we're going to be doing. Let's you know, we can table a lot of discussions for the future in that. But right now, let's just talk about Voodoo Head. So I want to see if Voodoo Head really does give you a good benefit. Now, again, as I stated as a disclaimer of this episode here, it's going to be unfair, whether it's positive or negative for Voodoo Head. It's going to be unfair to judge an item by one run in this very, very perfect, specific scenario, right? But it gives us an idea of like saying, okay, you know, in the perfect scenario, this item did very, very well. We're going to have lots of Guppy items. We're going to have Devil Deal teleports. We're going to have Soul Hearts out the wazoo. That is what I hope that we are going to see on this run. Whether we do or not, hey, I have no idea. I really wish I would have saved one of those bombs for Humbling Bundle or Deep Pockets. I don't know if we would have gotten 15 cents, but yeah, Humbling Bundle on floor 1 should have definitely been taken here. But what can you do? We move on here. So upon going to the second floor now, it's going to be active. We are going to be in the Voodoo Head territory. And that's when the real experiment can begin. But man, what did Eden start here? I got on last week's question of the episode. I got to move the window, sorry. Coming in from McMike3203, who said, question of the episode, do you ever dream about Isaac? You must play this game every day, and therefore it's probably ingrained into your mind. I have had dreams about playing Isaac, but never, like, I don't know if you're asking if I've ever dreamt myself as Isaac or in the world of Isaac. No, I've dreamt about working and recording and playing Isaac, but never just dreaming of the game, you know. So I don't know if that counts, but some people in the thread, they did say that they do dream about the game. And that's just the sign of a good game. I mean, it's cool to be that immersed and that involved with the video game that you like to play over and over and over and over again. Now, as far as regularly goes, I don't dream about it regularly. It's very irregular for me to dream about Isaac. But it has happened occasionally, though. So I'm going to save the D6 charge for the... I don't want to go into the curse rooms yet, because I'm going to play this as if I'm going to play this as if just normal. I'm just going to play this as if this was a second floor. Nothing changes here. I don't want to go into a curse room yet without seeing what my devil deals are. I'm not going to make an exception here, because I would, in a normal scenario, I would never go into a curse room with only now half of a soul heart when a devil deal is on the line, right? And I'm not going to make an exception just because this is kind of an experiment. Where are you going, green flies? Half of you went this way, half of you went that way, then you all decided to go in at once, huh? Okay. Okay, game. Seagram's below there, by the way. I'm going to have to use a bomb here to get the soul heart back. I do want champion belt too, and it looks like we're going to be able to get that easily. Do that. And then we just need one more set. I probably should have picked that up. It's probably going to be in here. I hope. And it's not. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get into... we're not going to be able to get into the cursed room via the secret room, unfortunately. I'm going to see if I can hit both. Okay. Well, we got what we wanted. We got 1 cent, so... Have that, then we're Gucci. Champion Belt's just going to make more champion mobs spawn, which in turn leads to better rewards, usually. Obviously, you have to worry about the little bit of the danger up because they are champions, but you think about all the residual benefits of fighting champion mobs. You get the drops, you get all kinds of good stuff. Get Cupid's Arrow, it's going to give us piercing. Very nice. Nice. I think the whole theme week for hopefully next week or the week after is going to be, you know, the spotlight on pill taking. That one's so big we gotta send a full week for it. And alt path too. It's gonna be a great little sub series of Wacky Wednesday, and also theme weeks as well, just kind of like experimental weeks. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And again, thank you all very much for getting another video over 3,000 likes. Obviously, yesterday's run was absolutely banger, and I did not forget the label because I told Alex to do it. I did not forget the epilepsy warning label on that. I'm going to pass. Normally I would be taking Mom's Knife here. I am going to pass though, and only take Little Horn. I'm not going to take Mom's Knife. I think that skews this experiment a little bit. So I'm going to that's the only exception I will make in this scenario. Otherwise, other than just, of course, just playing normally. So all right, so we got our curse room now. Hey, look, we got our devil deal. Voodoo Head gives us 3 red chests. Okay. That's 1 soul heart down. Let's go. I'm going to go into the other one just to check. And make a troll bomb. Okay, so both of our soul hearts are gone now. This is after taking a devil deal. So next floor, our devil deal is going to be at risk a little bit if we were ever going to get one. So that's a little bit of a downside, but let's see if we can outplay it. Curse the Maze. Secret room is right there, by the way, but we have no way of getting in there. The reason why, by the way, if you're wondering how come I didn't re-roll Mom's Knife, is because I wanted to make sure that Voodoo Head has the best chance possible, that we walk into every curse room with a full charge, so that way we can just like, bam, we can re-roll it here. There's no risk to the devil deal right now because curse rooms don't take away from your devil deal chance, so we can go in here and hopefully get some soul hearts. That'd be nice. Okay, we got teleported to the devil deal. I like it. I'm actually going to take the... That's actually, you know what? That's actually a good scenario that we got hit in here. That means that we're more likely to fail on here, despite having already been in the devil deal, which raises our chances of getting devil deal on the next floor. So that's actually fine. I'm going to re-roll this because we ain't getting back in this room. We get Twisted Pair. Let's go. Take a troll bomb. And hey, look at that. We got a soul heart. So pretty good. We got teleported to the devil deal. Thanks to the D6, we got ourselves a re-roll and got Twisted Pair. Very good. The chest only tried to kill us once. Another Empress card for some reason. Hey, I ain't gonna poo-poo that. I normally would not be going into this curse room yet. I want to try to defend this half soul heart as much as I can. This is an interesting scenario here because normally I would say the secret room's there. I got to go back and check for confirmation. Obviously, it's not there because it's a giant gap, but it should be here. This is pretty much guaranteed. So we could have gotten into the curse room for half price, or free if we had the bombs. Okay, 10 cents. Go with that. We actually don't want to increase our devil deal chance anymore. Again, we want to fail the devil deal on this floor, which means that if we want to lock that play in, then we deliberately take damage against the boss. That way we get a boosted chance for the devil deal on floor 4. Which is the whole reason why I was saying earlier, it's not a big deal that we got shot by the demon fire, although it does annoy me that we got shot by a fire. Because, you know, why the heck do fires even shoot anything? They're already shooting flames. Well, what more do you want, fire? There we go. Oh, mama. I am going to take Ease Mascara, even though it does kill our tears rate. With the amount of shots that we're firing out here, thanks to Twisted Pair, this gives us just an ultimate damage up here. Okay, we got a full charge, so we can save this for the shop or save it for the other curse room, which I'm going to try to do the best I can with. What are you? Reverse chariot card. We can use that against the boss. I didn't want to come into this room, but we here. Yeah, as always, post other items that you think that are great that I do not like traditionally. Oh, people are gonna say Isaac's Heart. We'll put Isaac's Heart in there. I think a big one's going to be Trisagion. I think people are going to want to see the Trisagion spotlight. I got to figure out a name for the sub series. Maybe call it like In the Perfect Scenario or something like that. I don't know. I got the mosh pit's better at coming up with catchy titles and phrases than I am. You guys have the collective power of hundreds of thousands of people helping. I have me and only me. We probably didn't need to use the we probably did not need to use the reverse chariot card there, but I just decided to. The reason why I'm not picking up divorce papers yet is because, well, I guess we could because there are red hearts on the ground here. What I was going to say is I didn't want to pick it up yet because I don't want to lose the bone heart going into the second curse room, but there are red hearts on the floor, so it's okay. We get a much needed tears up because obviously Ys Mascara kind of doo-doo-fied our tears. Yep. Yeah, you can't get away from the doo-dooification. That would not have worked as a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Dream of the doo-dooification. Let's do like an octave lower and just have a tuba. We have four red chests here. Roll bombs, pills, roll bombs, and blue spiders. All right. It was a good thing that we had the bone heart there, so we do not lose our soul heart. We can refill the bone heart anyway, so a little bit of a swing and a miss there. But it did not hurt our HP in this case because of the bone heart. So as far as where the super secret room goes, it can't be. Normally it would be here, but since this spawned a big room here, it's obviously somewhere in the big room, and I just can't be bothered. I will take the mysterious paper though. Yeah. All right, floor 4, here we go. So as you see here, we have a 67.5% chance instead of a 33.6% chance, which we normally would have or just a 33% chance. What we normally would have after qualifying, getting lucky on a floor 3 devil deal. So that's good. We got some extra moolah here. Good that we have an extra red heart there as well. Again, that's going to pay for one of the curse rooms anyway. Oh, mama. We get Libra, baby. All right. So Libra, objectively, it is a defensive... It is an all stats down. But the ceiling on Libra is just so much higher when you factor into all the other upgrades that you can get, right? You're talking about dual upgrades, like range and speed upgrades, or you're talking about shot speed upgrades and damage upgrades, anything like that. They all go towards giving Isaac all stats up, and that's really the beauty of Libra. And we've seen many runs ball out of control with Libra, even after it was nerfed with the interaction with soy milk and almond milk as well. Libra is still very good, and I think it's. And hey, speaking of items that had redemption. The Libra redemption arc is very, very long and storied here. There's times when I thought Libra was trash, other times where I think that Libra is good. Then I kind of fell out of love with it again. But now it's firmly cemented in my mind that Libra is an automatic pickup in most scenarios. Obviously, there's always going to be like that little asterisk that says in most scenarios, Libra or this item or name whatever item you want is going to be an automatic pickup. And Libra is definitely one of them. Got Bombino. And wait for him to get rid of this rock so I can actually hit him. What? You know, Zombola said something funny to me when we were testing some stuff. It was like a month ago or so. He said that the fissures are not actually heat-seeking. Now I want you to remember that and watch this hit down here. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really matter. Constellation Prize is going to give us an all stats up anyway. We do get our Devil Deal. Empty Vessida, which I do want. I'm going to take Empty Vessel now. Then I think we're going to re-roll here. Get the mark. I'm going to pass on Purgatory. I'd rather have the HP. Okay, so let's... We don't have flying yet, but if we can get rid of our red heart containers, we will be able to have flying. Now, we are going to lose 2 soul hearts. Unless we find some bone hearts here, we're going to lose 2 soul hearts in the process of going into these curse rooms. I have to do some full clearing here because I want to make sure that we have a full charge on the D6. Sack room shuffle. You see here how the champion belt effect giving us a whole bunch of champions, more so than normal in this room. Yeah, so both the curse rooms are going to be adjacent from one another, then, or at least they're going to be bridged by the same room. That's what I mean when I say adjacent. I know that's not the literal term of adjacent, but you know what I mean. So we're at least going to have 1 full charge. If we get, hopefully we get one of those rooms that just has 2 full charges in it. That'd be nice, like one of those big rooms. Let's go to the big room first. Okay, so here's our first curse room. Thank you, Bighorn. Pretty much is all I'm waiting for is just Bighorn to activate and destroy him. A little bit strange that Bighorn doesn't actually destroy the death rattle, so I knew that was going to happen. It was only a matter of time in this room. Okay, so there's our first curse room. Here's our boss trap room. We have 4 chests in here again. Again, that's way more than we ever would normally have without Voodoo Head. Bombs, pills, Mega Troll Bomb, and 2 more Troll Bombs. Okay, so it's minus another Soul Heart there, and we got nothing. Unless we were taking pills, that would have been nice. You could definitely say that maybe we should take pills here since we have Libra, but we get 2 Soul Hearts, so at least we get our Soul Hearts back, and we have an opportunity here to bomb more blue fires. So we might be able to profit and get that HP back, but so far, really the only thing we've truly gotten was a random teleport, which thankfully we had the D6 for, and that produced us Twisted Pair, so which is pretty good. Super secret room should be here. We get 2 more soul hearts. Nice. Now take note, those 2 soul hearts were not from a curse room. They're just from a super secret room. Gotta learn those secret room placements. Keep getting emails from just random emails. Like it's those influencer marketing emails that people they send you, like, hey, would you check out this game for us? They get a lot of views. You know, it's one of those. I keep getting one for Duolingo, and I'm not sure why. Because I've never expressed interest from my network anyway. This isn't coming from my network, by the way. But I've never expressed any interest in doing Duolingo, which means that the phones are listening, man. They can hear you all around, man. Just like the game listens, man. That's how they get you. The game listens to you through your smartphone. Oh, we discovered it. He's cracked the code. First curse room. I'm just going to go in here just because I wouldn't come back. Spiders, Mega Troll Bomb, 9 lives, and a Soul Heart. There we go. Now that's the kind of payout that I would want from Voodoo Head. Right? That's like that's one of the reasons why you would take this item, right? Is to get the better chances of getting guppy items. And also, and to be fair, that's also the reason why we take the left hand. But the left hand doesn't cost you any HP to use, whereas getting those red chests from the curse room, it does. That's my biggest one of my biggest hangups about Voodoo Head is that it just costs you more HP to enter into a curse room per floor. Oh my god. You see the force that head hit the freaking bottom wall here? Okay, we get triple red chests here. The teleport or guppy item would be nice. And it's bad PhD, so you know we're not going to take that with Libra. We can re-roll it, and we get Goat Head. Let's go. There we go. The Goat Head. I was just talking to... It wasn't Ronnie. Who was it on YouTube a couple days ago? I was talking about how we haven't seen Goat Head all that often, and then now all of a sudden it just shows up. It's funny how that works. We said that we were saying the same thing about Brimstone and about what, Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart towards the middle of last year was just showing up seemingly every single run. It was nuts. Or was that the beginning of Repentance Plus when Sacred Heart went on that huge streak that we saw? It was fairly recent, within the last like 6 months. Go listen, no thank you. Nod leaf, no thanks. We're looking for stats here. No. Okay, well, we get Jelly Belly again, or Belly Jelly. Really, really wish that we would have gotten Humbling Bundle. And another greed fight. All right. Oh, we can use a bomb here to get 12 cents total, which I'm down for. That's a great trade there. 2 bombs for 12 cents and then some. Of course, predicated on us actually getting a way to spend the money in the store, which we should have an opportunity to do so on the next floor because they can't give us 3 greed fights on a run. They've already given us back-to-back greed fights here. And we're going to have a full charge ready to go for the Devil Deal on the D6. Good timing on that bomb there. Okay, the Super Secret Room is north of that room that we were just in. I'm tired of getting... we've been hit by so many floating shots in this run. I'm done with it. I'm gonna put a bomb here because I don't like shooting through skulls. We get a soul heart. That was unexpected. I need to give myself more clearance. I'm just waiting for him to jump and then we can move. Zombolus, I'm sorry. You are full of it. Fissure. No one's gonna convince me that fissures don't heat seek the player. I'm sorry. Get a damage upgrade here, which again is going to translate to an all stats up. And yeah, we definitely want Spectral Tears for this build. I'm going to use the D-Sizzle and we get Guppy's Paw. Nice. So on top of that, it activates flying thanks to Empty Vessel. So 2 or 3 Guppy, not bad. All right, we got the Ace of Diamonds. We're gonna have plenty of money here, hopefully. Thank you, Belly Jelly. I normally would take pills if we had Libra, which obviously we do. Yeah, it's way too late for a boss rush. Skirt. We have Goat Head, so now there's no problem with us taking red heart damage. Okay, so we get a penny out of that. We can take the Soul of the Lost to get a free Devil Deal item. We just have to make sure it's the last one that we take. Go get some more moolah here. Man, we're rocking at 76 cents. I have spectral tears, so I don't need to get this close to enemies, but I'm still going to. You know me, I'm still going to do it. Even when it's me myself telling me that I can't do something or I shouldn't be doing something, I'm gonna be like, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna pick up this. I'm not gonna pick up this red heart. Nice little proc on empty vessel there. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick up the red hearts because I don't want to fill the bone heart. Second curse room, no guppy. We get some bombs. I am gonna use a bomb to get out, obviously. Oh, apparently we did pick up a red heart. I'm not sure from where. Well, we can get rid of it. Oh, there he is. Somebody recently also asked, "What is that sound?" Because I guess we had gotten hit by something while I had belly jelly. That's that boing boing boing. Well, I can't make the sound of my voice. That's belly jelly proccing. It means that it prevented damage. All right, let's see what's in our final store here. Yeah, I mean booster packs. I kind of want to re-roll this, but I know I shouldn't. Because we're probably going to be ready to go for the devil deal here. Huge growth, devil deal, or devil card. Now I know that our item room is probably going to be all the way up here. Doesn't need to. Oh wait, no, we didn't pick anything up. It's because of placenta. That's why. Sitting here trying to figure out where are we picking up these half hearts from, and then I realized that it's placenta. So placenta is not great for empty vessel. I'm hoping that we just get guppy though. We just have flying. Blood rights is not great. I could re-roll it with a D6, but again, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this re-roll for the devil deal. We're guaranteed to get one because remember we got goat head. Bill. Luck down. It's the only stat that can really be inconsequential for Libra. My God. My God. So we don't need to go to the confessional booth because, I mean, if we get the Polaroid, we could try to make a play for more HP. Like we can treat it like a sort of a weird reverse temperance machine, but I don't think it's necessary. I think that with Libra, you know, I think we're going to be fine, especially with the D6. You give me the D6, like it's over. Me and the D-Sizzle, that's a match made in heaven right there. And 9 lives also kind of help out a little bit. There we go. Gonna take the Polaroid. I'm gonna grab the soul heart. Oh my goodness. Well, we don't necessarily want to void the D6. It's already kind of too far out to pasture here with Void. And it's also a little too late for Sanguine Bond, in my opinion. So I think it's more valuable that we just reroll 4 Devil Deal pedestals. But for Guppy, we literally got none of them. I'm just going to take Betrayal just so we can get rid of the Bone Heart. Yep. Okay. So we're going to have to do a little bit of searching for our curse rooms here. Now, since we have flying, our barrier of entry for 2 curse rooms per floor is now 2 full hearts. If we didn't have flying, it would be 4 full hearts. Trying to take a shortcut here. Obviously, I don't know what's on the other side of that shortcut. I just thought maybe it's a curse room. It would be nice. Oh, where's 2? I was gonna run them into the spikes, but we didn't have to. Of course, we get health up. Nah. Mega Maul. Now again, I don't have to get this close here. We have spectral tears. I can easily just sit back and fire from beyond these rocks. Our range is definitely far enough to hit. It's just our shot speed that kind of sucks. Got a full charge ready to go if we do eventually ever find these fabled curse rooms. And we get a teleport. Oh, baby. I have Belial. Reroll. I am going to take Lusty Blood, and I will take Whore Babylon as well. We get 2 soul hearts. Technically speaking, we would have been in trouble in here because we would have been stuck in a death loop. But we can also bomb our way out as well. Book of Shadows. Room 1. So we get Bookworm. I'm not going to re-roll the library yet. And I have Belial, though. I have Belial and Eve's Mascara. Forget about it. Forget about it. Double card. More red chests here. We get taken right back to the Devil Deal. And we get Magic Skin. Oh, we did get 2 more soul hearts, which is good. It's bueno. Temesis doesn't really do anything for us. We don't have any red hearts to lose any out of. Now, what's nice about having Bloody Lust here, or Lusty Blood, is that thanks to Libra, every time we kill an enemy, we're going to be we're essentially giving ourselves an all stats up every time we kill an enemy. Because our damage goes up every single time we do that. But because we have Libra, then that's just going to go up, period. Those are 2 amazing dodges that I wasn't even trying to do. I do say so myself. Those are pretty nuts. I would like to take the pony, but I'm not going to sacrifice it for this experiment. I also wouldn't take it to the D6 anyway. Do love me some flying pony, though. If we needed Bookworm, I would have gone back to re-roll the library, but it was just unnecessary. Luckily, I was able to get out of that room before the Mega Troll Bombs decided to do their thing. Let's see. Super Secret Room's all the way up to the northeast. By Isaac mapping terms, that means we have to go south. Yep. So in order for us to go northeast, we got to go due south. Got it. People wonder why there's some Invicta navigation. When you deal with this, level of cartography here, it's no wonder. Would have been hit there if it weren't for Empty Vessel. An arcade here, nice. We should play the Charge Beggar just in case we can get a double charge on the D6. Okay. That's definitely not something we want. Honestly, neither is Varicose Veins, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Varicose Veins is very good if you have Brimstone. Brimstone or Tech 1. Or 2, I guess. Trisagion is another good one to have with Varicose Veins. Cast your vote. Cast your vote now on what you want to hear on next Wednesday, or Wacky Wednesday, for in the perfect scenario. That's a working title. Don't read too much into it. I don't know what I'm going to call this sub-series. Maybe in a perfect world or something. I don't know. Look down. Be a wizard. Must be down. We get tears up, which didn't actually do anything. We're actually tears capped because of Eve's Mascara. So the only other spot we haven't gone to is the other curse room. Lucky us. I should have known to go north-south. That was the one direction we didn't go. North-south. North-south. Blood puppy, and we get Guppy. There we go, baby. Speed down. Speed up. And we would have gotten Super Guppy here, thanks to the work of the D-Sizzle. There we go. So we do get Guppy here with Voodoo Head and the D6 and Goat Head. That was a Tinted Rock. Thought I saw one. We get Guppy, baby. But not, I mean, if you give me the D6, I missed another Tinted Rock in there. If you give me the D6, it's over. You give me the D6 and nine lives, it's super over. I grab this. The Tinted Rock is right there, by the way. Some people have still been wondering how I spot Tinted Rocks. Look at this rock here, and then look at this rock here. Notice on this rock, there's a second little cross on the bottom right-hand corner. This is a tinted rock, or a marked rock, as they are canonically known as. We always say tinted rock, though. Yeah. Not really needed. If we do, what we could do, and I'm going to do, is I'm going to lose 2 soul hearts here, so we can go into the boss trap room to get the last 2 full charges that we need to re-roll the Devil Deal, because that Devil Deal is kind of doo-doo. I mean, a little bit like little Abba Ding Dong. He's okay, but we don't need him. And Shade is again okay, but I'd rather with this perfect scenario here with the D6. Let's take advantage of it, you know. There's bloat and gurglings. Dude, well. That's a softball and then a fastball right there. I'm going to take Mom's Kiss as well, as that is going to give us 1 red heart container we can use for the upcoming Devil Deal. But we're probably going to end up using it anyway, we're probably going to end up losing our life here, which is fine. We have 9 of them. Did I have a devil card? Did I use it? Is it in the Super Secret room? There it is. Use that for Isaac. Or we're not. All right, so the final 2 curse rooms here. I cannot believe that hit us. We got 3 red chests. And again, we get Blood Puppy. Unfortunately, we do not have we don't have a reroll. Whoopsie doodle. Yeah, so just FYI, if you drop Mom's Kiss, I did that on purpose, by the way. If you drop Mom's Kiss, you will die. One of the few weird ways you can die in Isaac is by dropping Mom's Kiss, the trinket. Wanted to show that off. Plus, we were going to die going out of the curse room anyway because I wasn't going to pick up the soul heart yet. Great block by Belly Jelly. There we go. Get D-Bizzle. D-Bizzle. I don't actually think we can take D-Bizzle. Or can we? Oh. Fair energy. That would have been nice. We're gonna go out here. Now, had I killed myself on my way out via the inside the devil deal, we would have been put back in the devil deal, which is not what we want, because that's how you get into the infinite loop and you just die. That's why you have to cross over this. You have to cross over this. We have to cross over the threshold of the spikes to go at least traverse into the next room, and then you'll get sent back into the curse room. But you don't want to get sent back to the devil deal, because then you're really screwed. So make sure you go over the curse room. You kill yourself once over the spikes, and then go back in. And then it doesn't matter it doesn't matter how you die after that. Judgment card. We can actually use the judgment card inside the curse room, as long as it's not a demon judgment. Which, nah, it won't be a demon judgment, right? 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 The moon card. We can actually get out of here. Gone. Skirt.
The moon.
You could also decide if that's a regular judgment, we could use it. We use it inside the secret room. But I think with another item pedestal inside the curse room, we can use that as like a, hey, let's pretend that this was dropped by a red chest. What's up with the delayed explosions in this room? Ooh, we get a black market. We get birthright and also a greed fight. Let's see. There's options. The goat. Well, you know that we got to take birthright. We're going to take birthright. We've been scammed. We've been actually scammed. We got scammed. The game scammed us. So if you die by taking birthright, you don't get birthright. Got it. I'm gonna re-roll this. Oh, we're Isaac. Never mind. You know what? I was incorrect. I forgot that we were Isaac. I was like, wait a second. We didn't get our 3 items. It's a scam. No, I'm just an idiot because I failed to realize that we were on Isaac. That's the reason why we have the alternating item pedestals. And we can also skip the Isaac fight, so good on us. I'm gonna re-grab Mother's Kiss here and the Soul Heart. And Contract from Below we don't really need. I think Gimpy is just better here. We could and should. Is that a regular charge or is that a mini charge up there? We should try to re-roll the black market one more time. It is a full charge. Nice. Okay, and then we can go get the heart. And let's go into the... Let's just go back to full HP now. There we go. And I'm going to put the judgment again, assuming it's not Demon Judgment, I'm going to put the Judgment inside of the black market now, because that just creates another item pedestal that we can reroll. Hey, it was not a Demon Judgment. Now, why do I not want car battery with a reroll? Because you exhaust your items twice as fast. It's going to use the D6 twice, and you're not even going to get to see what the other item was. Did you just give us 2 High Priestess cards? If I didn't need this item pedestal here, I would have already laid the smackdown on you. Okay, restock is absolutely worthless. Let's reroll. Huh. Mom and Megan the treasure map. Well, we can get the coupon. Oh. Obviously, I want the treasure map. Let's see if maybe we can get... Oh, I don't remember how many touches it was. Definitely gonna take treasure map. I meant to get the dang old, you know. Maggie's bow, rainbow baby, Ipecac. Oh god. Yeah, mushroom is exclusively no. Skinny out mushroom is not an all stats down with Libra. I think it's an all stats up. And I hate to give up Anima Sola, but yeah, okay. Ipecac I think is an all stats up, but it's a dangerous one, and I don't think I want to play that game. Scorpio is kind of eh. You know, again, notice how our stats are going up because we have Lusty Blood. Lots of enemies to kill, all that kind of stuff, yada, yada, yada. Now, number 1 is an actual all stats down. Because the range downgrade is so massive that you it overtakes the benefits of the Tears Up. It outscales the Tears Up. So what have we learned? What have we learned about Voodoo Head? Well, I would say that it's a fair statement to say under the perfect scenario, it did very well. If we didn't have the D6, who knows how it would have looked. But at least in this isolated, very perfect scenario, Voodoo Head appears to be pretty damn good to take. I think that if it's an item that if you're ahead, then get more ahead, right? It's going to allow you to do that. If you happen to get Guppy out of it, hey, even better. It definitely increases the chances of you getting Guppy. So that's what I'll say. Is that it performed beautifully here. We got Guppy. We got a couple random teleports. The Devil Deal when we needed them. We were able to secure Goat Head after a reroll, which was nice. So overall conclusion is that it did well in the perfect scenario. So the next time, if we do an Eden run, the next time I see Voodoo Head and it makes sense to pick up, unless there's like another high priority item and we can only take one, but the next level will be when we see it out in the wild, right? And not in this sort of semi-controlled, perfect scenario environment. And then we'll compare the two to see, like, hey, did it do any better? Did it do any worse? I think that's a fair way to test stuff. Haunt and Lard. There you go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the little sub-series here. If you did, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear what other items I tend to poo-poo more often than take, and would like to hear your thoughts on which ones I should be trying next. And again, thank you all very much. We're only 8 away from Alt Path Week and All Pills Taken Week, which will be coming up hopefully in a week or so. Maybe we'll get a double like streak tally down below in this upcoming week. So again, happy Wednesday. Thank you very much. We're celebrating here the midweek in the Mosh Pit. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like things to pages of mine like Celestial's Bane, Chronic Shadow, and Squeegee. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta.